Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished Three Eye Rock Palace, and as far as I know, all that's left to do is to make the journey to the Great Palace and clear it. I'm expecting shenanigans, but I can't necessarily expect anything. This entire experience is constructed of surprises, and I'd never know what is going to happen. So, let's just go this direction and let the game show me what's going to happen. Hello, lizard. You're not even shooting at me. How polite. Yeah, not a single time. There it goes. It waited until I was away. Well, hello there, secret slime in the graveyard. That's a place I didn't look. Yeah, the only places I did not look with this treasure map are over in this area. Alright, so all the MOAs. Oh, I have some interest in returning to Old Kasuto, actually. Why is that? I had a reason. Oh boy. Okay, so... Dark Spooky Grave. This is gonna give me another set of spells to cast, isn't it? Alright, MOAs, please go away. I may want that magic. Oh boy, hang on. Can't do this now. Enigma Fairy Jump Enigma, I think is what that said. So third instance of possible cipher. Maybe with those three I can decode it. Enigma Fairy Jump Enigma. I want to look around here and see what the boundaries of this are. See, there's a chopped down tree here and another MOA. I did not need to summon those two, but I sure did. Okay, and then I summoned a third one. Alright, those are the boundaries at least. Now I know. Alright, so fairy. Drink that potion, little bird. Jump. Enigma. Oh, hi. Oh, I gotta fight you as a chicken. That's funny. That's actually a very good joke. Alright, chicken pecks slime, eventually. My neck is even shorter than my sword. Well, you know what? I'm gonna cast a fifth spell here. And cannot downstab. Okay, this is very funny. Yeah, like just getting within range to peck you is tricky. Can a chicken shoot fire? Nope. Of course not. Oh, but my beak is very strong. Okay. Done. That was good. I was prepared for a much longer fight. Alright, so... Another, Lizalfos wall. Right, no, I wanted to go to Old Kasuto. That's right, I did have business out here. Give me a second. I insist. We're doing that first. I just think it's necessary to look around here with the cross and recheck before I move on. Town is dead, look east and woods. Okay. Now that I can move around more or less freely. Okay, so that one can't be destroyed. Can it be shielded? No. Alright, you quit that, that's annoying. I already found one thing of interest in here, and I did it the hard way, and I don't think it's necessary for me to come back in, but I must check. It's necessary for me, even if not for the game. Hey, how did you hit me? We hit each other. Okay, this is where Thunderman is. How's he doing? Still looking just fine. Boulder Circle, 8th is northeast. Oh, and you restore my magic! That's nice of you. Thanks. I could probably do that again if I wanted, but I don't find that necessary. What is it that the Boulder Circle led to? I kind of forgot. It was one of the many prizes that I have. What do I have here? It was the red ring, I think? Yeah, red ring, I think. Okay. And I've already checked here for any writing on the wall or invisible talkers. None. What? Rude. Didn't get that experience, that's okay. Nothing doing in this house. And a little farther along there will be the one that had the heart in it, or maybe that was already one that I had just checked. The power bracelet, treasure of Kasuto. Wait. Oh, okay. So there was rating on that chimney. Now I know the spot to poke to check for that. Right, that was in New Kasuto instead of the magic key. Okay, so I did find something at least. Does that little tiny flame hurt? No. It's too small. Okay, cool. So, go back to where I was, and let's make that journey toward Death Valley. Okay, go in here for real. There's a red jar just past this scene traditionally, so that's why one of the reasons I'm not worried about my vitals. But also I don't mind the challenge. I am at life 9 after all. Like, what? What even is that? So right here, okay, so we're in Dark World again. That makes a lot of sense. The treasure map doesn't show me that one. And I should probably check any spot that looks conspicuous. Something's a little different. Oh boy, this is dangerous. With the color palette here, I feel like? It looks different from how I'm used to it. But I don't know, the NES is weird and, like, doesn't actually have officially a color palette. Depends on how your TV decodes it or something. Okay, there's a heart fragment here. And wait, hold on. How do I... Do I water walk? This is next to the water, which I feel might be unusual. Right, way back in the original version of this... Oh boy. Long ago, when I had less confidence in my abilities, and would end up on a screen like this, I would often just ferry out of it. Here, that's not an option. So the walnuts are kind of the worst because they're, again, just... There's no way to predict what they'll do. Alright, so I found something. There is shallow water here. There's a lot going on. Let's start with the heart. But yeah, chicken would help some, but less. Okay, this is an actual cave, so this would be pretty evident even without the map. If somehow I got here without it. It's suspicious to me that I go behind this wall. Like, it's distinctly drawing it in front of me. But a chicken can't fit through, so I guess there's nothing. Probably. But yeah, normally I go in front of walls, right? That wall's different. This is not a good place to test. But I could turn it into one. Okay, sword beam could be good here if you... Okay, thank you. No, I'm behind this wall too. Okay. So it's not suspicious specifically in that spot, at least. Alright, so what is down here? I'm assuming these encounters would be like the beach next to Three Eye Rock. Seems right. Okay. There's a dock? Whoa, okay. I have found a big diversion. Let's divert. Whoa! This isn't just a dock, this is a whole event. The Lost Temple of the Triforce, and that's not opening up for me. Is this a post-game? Whoa. So, alright, I take this to mean I need the Triforce before coming here. Oh! Well, that's exciting. Game might keep going after the Great Temple. Palace. Okay. That's cool. So, return there after Great Palace. Great Palace is not going to be a one-session thing, I suspect. But I don't know. Alright, this little messy bit of land has seemingly nothing on it. That thing in the middle is making me suspicious. But the bits of water that would let me get there do not appear to be walkable. Ah! Okay. I was just barely far enough from that pit to not get knocked into it. Okay. Yeah, I need to check. Despite the danger it incurs. I mean, the danger is less because the falling down there is not instant death anymore. Even so. Yeah, I can't go that way. I already... Did I try this? Shoo. I have now. Did I try those? I have now. Alright. So no getting to the middle. I don't know, it just looked like a conspicuous feature. It's like a meteor crater or something. Let's see, the greater encounter here with the not slime, the like monster-looking monster. That involves... what is it? Blue Lizalfos? Something like that. I'm gonna wait a moment for the Moas to arrive. Because I would like them to be out of here before I do anything else. I think I can stab you from there? Yeah. Now you're in a very inconvenient spot. And you're there because I waited. Okay, well, I worked it out. Right. That's a jump. It's doable. I'm gonna wait a little longer, actually. I can take my time here, that's acceptable. Come up, Moa. Well, I guess you're not gonna. Not until it's a very inopportune time for me. Here we go. Shoot. 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 Shoot! Oh yeah, I'm doing that jump. See? I did that jump. No secret there. Okay, here we go. A strong encounter. Yeah, a blue Lizalfos. As I thought. So you will have a hammer that you throw. I don't think I'm getting the kill on you. Uh-oh. Well. See, yeah, normally I'd cast the fairy spell to save myself there. If I was quick enough, but that's not how it works here. Okay, slowdown is happening. Just ignore. A P-bag is here. This is actually a vanilla secret that I did not know about until recently. Alright, this encounter again. Yeah, this is the Death Valley experience. You do this encounter a lot. Get used to it. I'm taking it slow and methodical, and I feel like I'm being rewarded for my care. Not casting any spells of protection while inside that encounter. I think that's okay. Right. Wah! Well, thanks, fairy. Alright, this is too many turkeys. Please go away. There we go. Alright, and then there's you. I'm not fighting you there. You're gonna have to come to me. I wonder what... Okay, since saving works so differently in this game, I wonder how it's gonna work at the Great Palace. Do I have to do this in one session? Or will I have to, like, walk back to save? That'd be actually pretty funny. Given that there's a Triforce gate, I have a reason to walk back now, other than just convenience. If a Triforce gate means what I'm imagining it does. Yeah, see, like, these you can encounter on your first landfall at East Hyrule. And they're still around. And yeah... Game knows just how nasty this enemy actually is. Like, it doesn't look like much, but it's actually kind of the worst. Right, that was cooperative. Blue lizard. Kinda neutered by my shield strength. But I could have done that myself with a reflect spell if I wanted. Hup. Hup. Yeah, so you gotta go through a walnut in one direction or another. If I'm quick, I can do it pretty speedily. Right. Final one of these. Now you're red. But again, strong shield makes that not an issue. Good. Where's that walnut? It's not here? Alright, Moa, if you stay down there... Oh, it was far away, I see. What? Yep! Okay, there I missed. Yep! Okay, there I missed. Yep! There we go. Got like a couple of pixels of leeway, but not much. I should probably heal again. That's a good idea. You did not start moving back as early as I expected you to. Iron Knuckles are a little more polite. Those are just... Oh, there's a cave to the north. Okay, so I want to listen to that properly, but hold on. Before I do that... Oh! I'm in the back of the palace! Oh yeah. We'll be hearing this a whole lot, of course, but hold on. What's here? Aha! This seems important. And if you want to die, go there. Where does this fall me to? Ah? Where is this, actually? I remember seeing this. Is this Darunia? It sure is. No, sorry, this is Mido? Okay, I'm in Mido. So Mido's just the Hell Portal hub. Got it. Okay, cool. Well, that answers the saving question. I gotta try it. Yeah, I had to try it. It was necessary. Alright, so... I'm in the back of the palace. Let's jump over. This'll be fun. I will try the other remixes after letting this one play for a while. Because I do want to hear what they sound like. Where does this go? Okay. Okay. Great Palace! So there's a whole deal up top. Great Palace bits are not too nasty, it's just the bot. Whoa! That's flashy. And a different pattern than usual, I think. Undo. Oh, one per crystal, that's neat. I said undo because I think that's the wording the manual uses. Set all the crystals to undo the binding force in the Great Palace. Something something. I'm like halfway to my level up, more than. There's a statue here that probably has either Bird Knight or... that's why the screen transitioned so I can reset this. That's nice. I would have fought that thing. I should have fought that thing for practice, but that's not what happened. I fully expect to be asked to specifically fight one of those without the means to avoid in here. What is my normal route? I'm pretty sure it's left first. I have a map, so that will help me chart out places that I've been and haven't. Yes, I am going for full exploration. Of course. How could I not? What do you suppose the King bot is gonna look like? Probably about the same. This music is going nuts. Yeah. Alright, so there's a P bag. I'm pretty sure this is... Well, I don't know about the 1000 P bag being here. I think this might have been just a hallway with absolutely nothing in the original. One of these blocks might have a red jar in it, but I'm not particularly in need of one of those right now, so I'm not going to dig very hard. Thanks, Reflect Shield. Magical Shield, whatever you are. No item has a name, I'm just assigning my own. Other than, like, the EO flower. That was a new one I know the name of. So fire drippers. This ridiculous firebird. Oh, I have an extinguisher, of course! Well, that will change this fight a fair bit, potentially. Except none of those fires scooted toward me like they do. Is that a chicken passage in case you cast fairy in here? I think that's what it is, because normally that bottom row of blocks is not knocked out like that. This room's new. Oh. So there's something over there. Next I would have gone right, I'm pretty sure. Let's go left then. I think my pattern normally was left, right, 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 right. Something like that. I think it was one too many rights in there. Ah, or is this the normal way? Let's see what it looks like down here. Different. I think both ways go normally, but like differently. By the way, there's a hole here. That's why I've been jumping in that spot. What does it take to kill one of these? 3 stabs. Alright, I'm ready for someone else's music. Of course it's that, that makes sense. And you know, I can just imagine what the rest of this sounds like. Those are identical, seemingly. What was that I just heard? Alright, so Steel Crescent. Let's do that for a bit. Whoa! Well, hello, Super Mario Brothers. What are you doing in this game? That's anachronistic, but okay. I feel like I got the idea of this Steel Crescent track already. Do I want to switch? Kinda. Oops. Whoa. Instrumentation on alt agrees with me a bit more. I think that was a good stab. Let's make sure. Let's really make sure. I have to be going this direction. Okay, why jump, not jump? I gotta land there. I know I can make that jump. I just gotta do it. Alright, whatever. That's a good enough stab. Alright, I got the idea. Rhythm's a little different in that measure. Oh, it's 4 stabs. Alright, so this is very similar to what I saw with the hot peppers over there. I should probably kill that thing before moving on. That's gonna cause me trouble if I don't, maybe. Yeah, see, trouble was caused. Only a little bit. Got the idea. Got the idea. Alright, you. So, upstab seems to be mostly the way to deal with you. Yeah. Oh, and 2 hits? Oh, okay. Again, I wouldn't normally be at attack 8 here. I'm used to doing it with much less. This passage is new, to the right. Got the idea. Oh boy, this thing. How tough is a Great Palace bubble? Normal. Okay. Oh, and now we're in the Zelda 1 dungeon. Whoa, that's right. Those sounds, I forgot about them. A key? That's right, the skeleton key is in this dungeon, reportedly. Okay, so, whoa. That's a fun sound. Alright, so here, how will I identify this spot? Well, by unexplored rightward passage. This is new. This is not a spot with a secret, I think. Okay, so whole new room here. There we go. Gonna stay up top. Well, hello, I know you. You showed up in some palace. Oh. Well, this is a much more extensive remix than the others. What was the point of that room? I don't know. This... yeah, this does go left. I saw that it claimed it did. Okay, so it is one of these, just laid out differently. This continues left. Oh right, my magic regenerates, I forgot about that! Oh, this place is gonna be big, huh? Whoops. I guess that's the way to deal with... oh boy, okay, a lot going on here. Mario 1 room again, alright. Oh, there you are. Alright, you're exactly as you were before. Got it. So what are these rooms here with the tables? Okay. Alright, I think this one's looped at this point. Alright, back to the main soundtrack. The one that I like. Let's see here. That's one of those uncanny 2.5 tile thingies. Alright, well, doesn't seem to be much going on here. The map says there's an upward passage, which probably links up to... well, I'm gonna close that loop then. Will I go all the way back for that? Yeah, I sure will. Well, my magic regenerates, so, I mean, I'll cast that and then it'll be full by the time I'm back. Let's see here. I have a different plan that I think makes more sense. I'm gonna go down to this elevator very briefly to see what's below. Then I'll close the loop. Then I'll pop out and save. And just say that's enough. I'm charting out this palace for today. There's new stuff. There's one place with a door to open when I have the skeleton key. So just to check, what is down? This is a bottleneck. There's no other way to get anywhere unless things don't connect as I expect them to. What's that unexplored left on the second floor from the top? I'll have to check. Wait, hang on. Where am I? There's new stuff here. Guess I'm exploring this floor real quick. That's fine. Watch me fall in a hidden pit here or something. Well, this feels very Ocean Palace. I see. Alright, Bluebird Knight. With bubble friends, of course. Yeah, just like getting any hits on you is pretty difficult. Can I do the Lizalfos strategy and like aim at the dead zone in the middle of your shield? I don't think so. I think it's the upstab. That's pretty much the only reliable way. Alright, but it's pretty reliable. Okay, so that's how this dead ends. If we are doing an Ocean Palace, then I'll go down and loop around from down there. What about this? Right. Magic regenerates, health does not. Oh, since the skeleton key exists, I know what one of these unoccupied slots at the top is. but one of them I do not know. King Bubble here. Okay, doesn't give any experience or anything. Facing statues, but a wall in between. Okay, yeah, so the map doesn't quite present things that way. So I'm gonna have to remember what each unexplored thing means. So the first unexplored to the right is a place I need a key. Anything beyond that is a place that was untraversable or is farther down this elevator, which I'm not ready to go to yet. Or is the thing I'm about to get to right now. So walking backwards. Is the Great Palace normally reverse traversable? Let's see. Trying to think. Okay, well that's a challenge run that now I kind of want to do. Get to the, kill Thunderbird and then walk out. In the NES version of this. It might not be an interesting challenge, it might be straight up impossible. It is because there are 2 falls through the floor with no shortcut back that you have to take. It might be just 1 actually, because one of them has a shortcut back with a trick floor in a place you'd normally never go. But I think after the final fall, yeah, there is at least 1 point of no return. Probably not in this version though, I'm imagining. Alright, that's handled. So keep going left. Whoops. Oh, thanks, shield. And once that loop is closed, I'll be making this journey again. That is fine. So right, it's 4 hits to kill one of these. Just not worth it most of the time. Alright, hot plants. These little bits of bridge discourage me from going on the bottom layer. Well, okay, that'll regrow. Ah! Ah! Yeah! Great. It's fine. Sure. Here, keep going. Go away. Go away. Breaking blocks is a complicated art. Okay, you go away. You go away. I'll leave the one over the breakable bridge. Okay. Caution. Well, that's okay. That was something resembling caution, but not actually. Alright, so I am here, about as expected. Another elevator down. That's interesting. Can I close the loop without going down that hole? Like, just decisively know that there's a thing that leads there that I don't need to mess with. So here's this funny room. There's an up here? How? Is there a secret pit in the room above? Alright, yeah, so fall down that bridge to close the loop. Go right for a dead end, probably. Or just a pea bag. Alright. It's not filled in. But what's with the up? The up is weird. So you can fall through there, got it, but I can't jump that high. I guess that's just to let you get to me, probably. Well, but... yeah, I can't jump that high. No. Okay. So I'm gonna poke my head down here. I won't go another layer down. I want to see if this dead ends pretty quickly. That's a jump, so on the way back I'll probably just use a spell to be able to jump back. Dangerous bridge. Well, this room contains an elevator down, traditionally. What are you here, huh? Well, that's a situation. I pressed the button, but my press was ignored. Oh, did you fall? No, your fire goes a really long way. Ha! Alright, well, that's fine. Hey, magic will go up. Let's do it. Alright, cool. I may just naturally get to one of those 9999 point things. I am curious what is up with them. I think it is very likely I'll naturally get to attack 9. There's a left, not a right. And this one actually dead ends like normal. Okay. Let's make sure. Yeah, it seems to think so. So here's where the curtains are. Alright, so this layer, there are 2 ways to get here. What's with that right word, unexplored? There was a reason I couldn't go there, but I forget what that reason was. Then the other one up above was a locked door. Way up at the top was a one-way thingy, so a pressure plate... there, though? I have a hard time imagining I'm looping all the way back around to the thing that's up there. Well, anyway. At this point, I'm ready to walk out. Except, there's something I feel like I need to do. It's mostly just gonna inconvenience me. I need to jump down that hole to make that connection. This jump's doable without jump, but missing it would be a little too punishing for me to take the risk this time. Alright, yep, gonna walk over here, go down that hole, make the connection, and then walk all the way back. Right, the hole is just here. Done! And now I am exactly where I expected to be, and there isn't even a, it's not an elevator shaft, I see. So that tells me whether I can go back up or not. So I wonder if there is a hole above, like that room pattern directly above me would have a hole in the ceiling that's like fallable into from another spot in the palace? If it still exists there in this form? Anyway. Alright, since I was right next to it, I wanted to remind myself what was up with this room. There was a wall in the way, so that this is the Ocean Palace-like room. Okay. So can't get there from there. Non-traversable. The one above me requires a key. The one way above and to the left is one way, the other way. And anything down on the bottom layer... Oh, I can't scroll down. But that's not like the true bottom layer, is it? Not already. That seems way too early, so it probably will gain the ability to scroll down when I've gone low enough. Anyway, alright, so I know where everything is now. Just gotta walk out. Whoops! Whoops! Alright, mostly uneventful walk out of here. I can go save at Mido and check the rest another day. Well, this is a whole lot of fun. A lot of it's because of the extra equipment and higher levels and stuff that I have, but this feels a lot gentler than the standard Great Palace experience, and the map! Like, that helps too. It's expanded, yes, but not hardened more. The side of Darunia that the save lady is on, I think, is left? It's gonna be important to know this. Well, if it's not, then I can loop around. That's where the subway station is. Ah, but not the save. Okay, that's what I was remembering. This is Mito. Does Darunia look the same, or am I just thinking of it as the same town because it also has a sword technique in it? I think that's the actual reason. Alright, cool. Okay, so next time, Great Palace some more.